Hi friends, in the last two videos, we were discussing about two important data analysis tools such as sorting and filtering. Now we are going to discuss about logical functions. 80% of the spreadsheet users use these logical functions in their spreadsheets. At least one logical function is used by them. So important logical functions are if, and, or. We are going to discuss about this and the combination of if and or, that is in this video, and in the coming video we will discuss in details about the uses of these functions. We are going to discuss about three important logical functions: if, and, or. There are many other logical functions are there in Excel, so we confined our discussion this time to these three. So when we look to the syntax of if logical test, value if true, value if false. So here we can see a logical test. Here also, and also we can see logical 1, logical 2, and or also have in syntax logical 1, logical 2. So just to have a better understanding, we have to know that what is meant by this logical. So suppose we are going to ask Excel about this 25, that is the value in H5. So that is, we ask a question is equal to the cell value greater than 50. So we are asking whether the value in this cell is greater than 50. What will be the answer? Answer will be yes or no. Here in this case it is no, but Excel reply in true or false. Here the result is false because the value is less than 50. Suppose we drag this formula down, so we can see the value is true here. 66 is greater than 50, so it shows true, and similarly 30 and 18 it is false. So in this way Excel give a output, that is the function returns the value false or true. So here we consider if we give a logical test just like this, that is function here, and if it returns true, value is true, we can get we can have a text or some formula here. Then if value is false, we can have the same thing, what is to be done if the value is true, what is to be done if the value is false. We are going to tell Excel. Let us examine simple if function, that is here student's name and here secured mark by student in an exam. So a student scores 50 above, then we have to display the status as pass, and below 50 then it is fail. So we type the if function is equal to if, then shows the if function here, then select it, double click, or just have press the tab. Then first it shows the logical test, it is bold. Then what is the test here? The value in this cell is greater than 50. Then put the comma. Again, when put the comma here, the next argument bolded. Then we can give the pass here. The if value is true, we have value if true, pass. So whenever we type a text, we have to put it in double quotes. That is a rule. Then double quotes, then type pass and close the double quote. Then we have to put the comma. When you put the comma, the argument is it is bolded. Value if false is bolded. So again we can give fail here, fail, fail, and close the quotes and enter key. So what happens here? It is pass. So then we have to copy this into enter cell. Again we can do that is when we hover here in this corner, it becomes a small plus miniature plus sign. Just double click here. So the formula is copied to all cells. That is 60 is pass above 50, 48 is below 50, so fail. 50 also shows fail. That is because here we have given in the formula greater than 50. So if you want those who score 50 have to be the status to be passed, then we have to give a equal to sign. Now the condition is B2 greater than or equal to 50. So this logical function we discussed in that is in logical argument, the greater than or equal to, the symbols are discussed in lesson number 2. Please go there to see the lesson number 2. Then now becomes 50 also. So now the formula is just only in the first B2 cell. So we have to copy this. So again we have to copy, double click here, the entire formula is copied to the changed formula, copied to other cell. So now 48 fail, 50 also pass because we change the formula to greater than or equal to. Then suppose we want not to show fail here, instead of fail we have to show blank. So then we select here, then just delete the fail and keep the double quotes there without any space. So pass and blank shows the blank. So then again and press enter, then copy the formula to the change the formula to other cell. So now 48 is failed, but it shows blank because we here double quotes given in blank. So 50 pass, 40 less than 50, so it shows blank. In this way we can display the status using if function. Let's have another example of if, that is here salesman, their total sales. We want to calculate commission for each salesman who achieved sales over 50,000. 2% commissions to be calculated. So we can use if that is equal to if. When it is selected, you can press the tab, open bracket comes. So we have to this is the criteria values. Total sales is greater than 50,000. So again give the comma, then we have to calculate the commission here. If greater than 50,000, what is the commission? That is 2% is the commission over total sales. So 60,000, we click there. So again V2 comes into 2%. 2%. We need not put it in double quotes because it is a value. If it is a text, we have to give in double quotes. That is those who didn't achieve 50,000 above sales. So we have to give show that not eligible. So then we have to type it there in double quotes, then press enter. So it is calculated 1,200 is the commission. You can double click here. So it is not eligible 58,000. Then for 50,000 also not eligible because greater than 50 is the eligibility criteria. So in this way we can easily calculate the commission for sales with a criteria using if. We have another two important logical functions, and or. And is that is logical condition. All logical conditions should be satisfied for and, then it will return the true value. Or for or, any one of the logical conditions is to be satisfied, not all. Any one satisfies, it will return a value true. That is, it is called or. So we have a database here, employees data, name, age, location, department, and salary. Okay, so just we can test these conditions. Suppose we give and here is equal to and, so open bracket. Then what is the first condition? Salary. That means and the salary is, we select the salary, click on the salary cell, then it should be less than 50,000. That is a condition, 50,000. So it's a logical condition. First logical condition is compulsory, and the others are optional. So up to 255 conditions we can give in latest Excels. That is after 2007. Okay, first condition we have given. Then we put the comma. Then again logical conditions 2 we have to give. That is logical condition is age less than 40. So what we have, we click on the age here. It should be less than, sorry, greater than 40. So these two conditions we give and press enter. So it returns true. So these two conditions are satisfied, less than 50,000 salary and age greater than. So we just drag it. So first condition is true, last condition is true, all other conditions returns false. So it is not readable. That is, whether it shows true or false is not good. So what we do to a meaning, it have to be made meaningful. So what we do is we just apply an if condition here. So for if, when we type if here, what happens? If, then open brackets. We have to give open bracket for if. So if logical test, we already given the logical test true or false using and. So that is the logical test here. So when give comma, this logical test is true, then what is to be we want here? So we want that it should be say yes. We want yes. Suppose it should be in quotes because it is a text. Then suppose we didn't want anything. So if you want no, we can type no here, or we can just give blank here. So suppose we give no, then it should be noted that it is open bracket. This open bracket in red is for and. So we have to close the if bracket here. So then press enter. So it shows yes. Then we can drag it. Click and drag. So this true shows yes and other no. Suppose we don't want this no, then we can delete the no and just give double quotes only without typing anything, any space or anything. Just give it, then press enter. Then now if you drag, what happens? Only yes shows, it becomes bad. Easily we can detect these two using if condition. If is the logical test we give as and if the logical test satisfies, we get yes, otherwise blank. In this way, we can combine if and for getting a desired output. Next, we can learn how OR works. We already told that for OR, any one of the condition satisfies, it will return the true value. So we'll type OR, so is equal to OR, then tab, open brackets, first logical condition. It is compulsory, other conditions are optional. So first condition is location is Delhi. So we go to the location uh, column and click there, and C3 comes, then it should be equal to, we have to give equal to, and since it is a text, we have to give it in double quotes. So spelling should be correct. So first condition we have typed here, then we can put a comma. Then again, when we put comma, it asks the second logical condition. So only one condition is there, we can close the brackets. So second condition is salary less than 30. So we click on the first cell of the first data of the salary. Then its E3 is there. It should be less than 30,000. Okay, we can close the bracket and press enter. So false. We can drag it. So this is false because location, any one of the conditions satisfies. Two conditions are not satisfying. It is greater than 30. It is not Delhi. So in Delhi, what is this? This condition satisfies. The condition for salary is not satisfying. Still, it is true because we are using or any one of the conditions satisfies. So again, we want to change this true or false. It is not meaningful. So when we in a report, we can't give it as false or true, something like that. So we can apply if here. We know that when we use or, one open bracket, one close bracket, both are black in color. So we can click and type if here. Then we have to open the bracket. So first one is or, we have given a condition. In if, first one is logical test. What is a logical test? Logical test is this or, and it returns true or false value. That is the logical test. So that is already over. Then you can see close bracket red in color. We put a comma here. Then it is asked to value if true. That is, if true, we have to get yes. So yes, put in quotes because it's a text. Then, and if not, condition not satisfied, both condition, any one of the conditions do not satisfy, we have to give the no. Then we have to close the bracket. Again, you can see the bracket is black in color. If also open bracket is black. It is two open bracket, one red and one black. Here also red first, then black second. So two opening brackets and two closed brackets. That is very important. So press enter. Now it shows gives no, then we can drag it. Okay. So yes, any one of the conditions satisfy. It is satisfied because salary is less than 30,000, but location is not correct. Still, it shows yes because any one of the conditions satisfies. Yes. So suppose we want only yes, no should be blank. What we do? We go to the formula bar and edit it. So this is a formula. Then we remove the second condition as blank, just only double quotes without any space. So press enter. So no, since it was no, it shows blank. So we can drag. So we can drag from here. Then only yes is displayed here. Whether it check whether Delhi or the salary. One of the condition, any one of the conditions satisfies, it returns a true value. That true value is we converted into yes using if function. We will finish up here for today and we will meet again in the next lesson with more live examples.